Greetings, I'm Rob Chapman.
And I'm Luke Gregg.
Welcome to Olimpus, home of acoustic tone in Malta.
Indeed, Mosta.
Yes. Today, Luke thought it would be a good idea for us to demonstrate some acoustic guitars.
Indeed. My initial idea was actually to bring up two different guitars from two different brands at two different price points. So what we have here, Rob is holding a very, very lovely Yamaha Storia 1. We'll get to the appointments later because it has some interesting bits here and there. And I am holding a Taylor 110E, which is a dreadnought shape. And this guitar is more like a sort of a triple O shape, kind of, with slightly narrower sides.
Yeah.
Here, like slightly narrower hips.
So I can rest my boob on top.
Yeah,
and it
exactly.
Feels,
it's a
feels
boob
nice
rest.
and comfy.
And it's a slightly smaller body. So a slightly smaller bodied guitar at about €300. And that is basically meant for someone who is looking to maybe buy their first guitar, has a good budget for it, and would like to, place their money on a very interesting find actually on this one. We'll get to that later. This one is for someone who would like to step up from their first guitar, priced at around €839, and it's a Taylor Dreadnought. So these two are what we're going to show you today.
Yeah. Now I don't really play a lot of acoustic. If I'm writing, sometimes I do, but I never really gig acoustic. I don't practice acoustic. Almost everything you've heard me write, unless it's with the band, will have been on an acoustic at some point, because I have this old-fashioned maybe mentality that if I write on an acoustic, I can't shred. Okay. So it limits me.
Holds you back, exactly.
So so I end up writing things that are maybe more musical than would be if I just was unleashing on an electric
virtuosistic or from a technical standpoint.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm incredible, therefore I have to limit myself, but I'm just saying no. I find that if I write on an acoustic, the music comes out more musical.
It is in fact a well-known fact that acoustics are very popular as a songwriting tool. Just limit yourself to basic chords, and then whatever comes out with regards to melody or vocal lines is at its bare bones. I always have the theory that if a song sounds good with a voice and a guitar, or a voice and piano, just very minimalistic, then it will eventually still sound good no matter what arrangement you add on to it. So
I think you're absolutely correct. So affordable versus kind of medium price.
Exactly.
And let me run you through my wood. Spruce, mahogany, walnut.
Fretboard walnut?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's really cool. And what I love is how this is all like whitewashed and sort of driftwood themed, and then the inside is blue, like the hull of a boat.
That's stained really cool. Blue. It's very nice.
Now this is apparently urea.
Urea, U-R-E-A.
But the thing that really interested Luke and I the most is that this is brass.
Yep.
These end pins are made from brass. And that's really cool. And it's got these beautifully, I'll give you a sweep, but beautifully engraved open gear tuners.
Yep.
And, and the neck is natto, apparently. Yep. So, there you go, natto, lovely inlays.
I think it's a subset of the mahogany family, natto, not sure. If anyone knows for sure, just leave
it's
in the
like
comments
sapele, all those kinds of...
Exactly,
parts.
yes.
It does this kind of thing. play.
Yeah.
Kind of, it becomes your friend quickly.
Exactly.
And I like that it's not difficult at the top. It kind of seems easy to play, like
Exactly.
it does, you know.
The neck profile is sort of comfortable all around,
Yeah,
even up top and even at the bottom. So.
yeah. I normally play dropped, so I've got it dropped, but I don't have to.
Even the instruments are nice.
Yeah, little donuts and like a propeller.
Yeah.
Looks like a propeller. It feels great, I have to say.
Yes, and what I'm noticing is that at least from here in the room, it still sounds well balanced overall frequencies. You have enough low end, enough mid range, enough sparkly highs. It obviously, since it has a smaller body than a traditional dreadnought, it doesn't project as much with regards to volume, but the tone is still equal.
It's got that beautiful Christmas tree tone.
Yep.
What?
Indeed.
Oh, play it's yours, dude.
Definitely. So we have a Taylor 110E. Taylor denotes their guitars by letters C and E at the end. C meaning cutaway. This does not, so hence the name 110E. E meaning that there are electronics in the guitar. This is their expression system 2 built in this guitar, and as you can see, it's a dreadnought body, spruce top. It has actually walnut back and sides and a maple neck. It's not something that you would usually see on an acoustic guitar, having a maple neck and walnut back and sides, but it really gives it a particular tone. So Taylor tuners, Taylor end pins and bridge, and what I noticed about this combination of wood is the projection is there, the volume's there, it has an emphasis on the mids. So let's say you play like the usual open chords.
It's a lot brighter than my guitar.
It is very bright.
Yeah.
So mids to high mid emphasis, which is nice compared to other guitars when you want to use your acoustic guitar as a tool for brightening up a song in the mix and you want to like a double track acoustic guitars. It stands out on its own.
I'm loving that we can talk about tone wood and it's not a problem.
Well, maybe now it is, now they've brought it up.
La.
But what we're doing actually is we're stating the woods.
Yeah.
And we're talking about them based on what we're hearing right now in the room. So we're not stating as if, walnut is bright, so definitely it's going to be like this consistently.
Yeah.
So we're not sort of placing a blanket statement being, stereotypical about mahogany being warm, maple being warm.
Yeah.
So we're just stating these guitars have these woods, and we're noticing these tonal characteristics about them. Tack to start.
that's why I don't play acoustic guitar.
I think it was a lovely jam.
It was alright. It was okay. You were great.
So weird.
But, you know what was great? These guitars were great.
Definitely.
Storia. I really like it.
Yep.
It was kind of forgiving on my inexperienced acoustic fingers.
Definitely. What's the model on your mic? I can see that there is a label over here. It's an Audio Technica 808471. I'm not very familiar with that mic, but I like its construction. This, however, is a mic I've had personally myself, and it's a Rode NT5, and I just love it how it works, especially on acoustic guitars. It's going straight to the Apollo X4 interface for anyone interested, using the built-in Unison preamps, and what you see is what you get, basically.
Bob is your uncle,
Indeed,
as we say
he
in
is.
England. Well, I've been Rob Chapman.
And I've been Luke.
We hope you've enjoyed these acoustic guitars.
Yes.
Please, if you want to get them from Olympus. Take it easy.
Olympus.com.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Olympus out. I'm throwing your pick, Luke.